Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Counter-Strike Confederation Premier Tier Match Day number 3. We've got UPS versus Cal today, and it's going to be a solid matchup on what appears to be a best of one on Vertigo. Nexus, how you feeling tonight?
Tonight has definitely been an eventful night. Just overall with how the league has been running, right? Back on the casting desk is always nice. I have been out of the loop for a little bit. I don't have much knowledge about the premier tier, seeing as they only really play on Mondays. But I should be back into the action coming in soon for the following season. But overall, yeah, it's a great game. It's the highest tier that CSC does have to offer, and we're on Vertigo. The the changes on Vertigo are huge. The changes to the A bomb site really makes it a different game to play when it comes to attacking that A bomb site. That former window that was towards side hole there was there in the early days of Vertigo, and it's now back again alongside that little catwalk edge on the left side of A site, which is home to many different booths and just a really game changing way to play it. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more difficult to play against some players who have gone used to these new boosts. With Ancient being in that pool, Anubis having that bit of a stint towards middle, Vertigo is going to be the exact same. But still nice to see overall. We didn't get to see much of the gameplay of Vertigo at IEM Dallas. So shout out to those who went to IEM Dallas and voted for Vertigo. But I'm excited to see how the CSC players can really handle it.
Absolutely. And one thing that I want to kind of call attention to is we've got Smartest Superman in here with us tonight. Known him a long time. He's been a real good friend to me, and yeah, I really like the way Smartest Superman's been looking recently. I think that he's gonna. I'd keep an eye on him. I think he's gonna do really well in this game.
Yeah, Superman has just been pretty staple of the CSC community. Definitely a name to recognize. Doesn't really chat often, but definitely one of those players you see. Definitely a player to be afraid of as well. I know for a fact when I would see their name within the 10 mans within any sort of server that I was for some reason with them, I was afraid of their their ability to just click. Right, they're definitely a player to really look up.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's looking pretty. It's looking like it's gonna be a pretty solid night. We're still waiting for one on the CT side here. All of the members of Cal have showed up, but one member of UPS is still not here. We're going to be waiting on that shortly. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like you said, right? Vertigo is going to be very interesting, and we're seeing how these new changes to the map are going to play out in a competitive escape. And I think that this is going to be a good opportunity for maybe some players in the lower tiers to kind of look at the way that the big dogs play and see what the meta is developing into on Vertigo. Because again, having a pocket pick on a map like Vertigo is absolutely advantageous in a best of 3 playoff situation. So I absolutely think that if you are in the lower tiers, absolutely pay attention to this game. Watch what they're doing on CT&T side. Watch the contention areas. Watch the util. Watch everything that these guys are doing, and take as many notes as you possibly can, because that is going to be absolutely important to your success as a team.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it right now. You guys can't really see the game, or at least you guys can actually look in the stream right now. They're practicing utility, showing off different lineups. They're not afraid to show off what they're really excited about. And I do apologize for the background noise. The TV is just on. I'm sorry about that. But but yeah, they're practicing utility. They want to figure out, like, what can they do with these smokes, right? The smoke play, especially for this window right here, is such a big play, and it's one that immediately got found the moment the vertigo changes came in. About an hour or two after the update was made, people were already finding lineups, using it to their advantage, trying to figure out a way on how to best go about this situation. It's such an easy angle for the CTs to hold now that they can no longer rotate in through that Z connector area towards heaven. They have to go a bit of around the long way, but still a good angle to hold to fight for both side hall control and also to keep down the site, right? You don't want to just give up the site completely. So having 2 avenues to really hold down any sort of choke points is huge.
Absolutely, and we talk about that a lot, right? Whenever we're just talking about like how you play CT side in general, one of the main fundamental things is keeping as much map control out of the T's hands as possible. And when you funnel them into a lot of choke points like that, especially on a map like Vertigo, right, that has a ton of really tight choke points, that can absolutely work out for you on the CT side. And we'll see a lot of resources and a lot of time being dedicated to keep the T's in a very pinched position, in a very funneled formation, right? So I definitely think that's going to be something that we're going to be seeing a little bit of tonight. I think we have everybody in the server as of right now. I think we're just waiting on everybody to ready up. That way we can get this bad boy started. As we are still in cinematic mode, as it looks like pistol round is beginning, we will have no knife round. That's interesting.
Yeah, so with the new changes with the website and everything, especially with CS2, just kind of messing with the server settings and all the plugins that we have, it just seems a lot easier to decide sides on the website after you pick the map. I believe it's the home team gets to, or no, the away team gets to pick the side that they want to start on here. But we're heading to the pistol round, Crash.
Absolutely, and we already see Dark Potato moving up into side hall. They're going to fall back onto the site. Keep in mind, those new angles, right? All the way on the right side there. They're paranoid at Dexter. They know somebody can be there. Will they take advantage of that position? Comrade Sniper takes the first engagement. Dark Potato's got a double elsewhere. Comrade Sniper won't be found. It's Superman with a kill. Now, 3 versus 4, and it's going to be Willie Dimple to try and take down Bruin. Kowalski will find Bazak. And now it's all on Superman in the 1 versus 4. Glock is out, and with a minute 17 to go, it's not looking likely for him. They could peek him one at a time, but will they peek him one at a time? Remember, these are the best guys in the league. The best players that CSC has to offer. We'll see what happens. Superman finds one. It's Kowalski finds the USP. Now, reloads the magazine. Is he paranoid of sandbags? He is paranoid of sandbags, but not nearly as much as he should be. Hanging around side hall, just trying to catch one off guard, and he does see the shoulder. Still waiting. Oh, but he's got one on the site. Can't find it. He finds the second headshot.
Wait.
He could very well have this clutch. Superman down at 13 HP. Sometimes all you need is one. He's got 5 bullets. Willie Dimple can sandbag. Superman was paranoid of it earlier. Does he know
Oh
the
my
possibilities?
God!
Yes, he does. Smart as Superman. Sit down the throats of UPS to take that first round. That is unbelievable. What an absolutely insane clutch from Smart and Superman. We were talking about it at the start of the game. He's been doing this since the beginning of time, and he does it again and again and again. Around.
An absolutely cerebral play just by Superman alone, right? With a minute left on the clock, isolating the duels and going for the crisp, clean headshots. Ideally, obviously, it's better to have game sense, but game sense is not enough if you can't hit the shots. That really boiled down to Superman using all of their collective resources to ensure that that clutch came in, and it was an ace clutch, none the wiser. I'm completely lost for words, man.
Absolutely, and we are frozen right now. I believe the server is frozen. Now we've got it back, jumping around side hall. It's Superman again. Flying kill. Buzak finds Prankman. Dark Potato will refrag, but it's Buzak again with another one, and Knight's going to find one as well. It's Kowalski. Dark Potato, the only man left standing, and Knight will quickly cut him down. We'll see Cal go to a 2-0 start.
And it was really interesting to see, as hype as that first round was, Smartest Superman opted for the Mac. It's something that you see a lot happening, at least more frequently throughout the entire tiers of CSC, with a few exceptions here and there for a couple of teams who opt in to buy that second round AK. But knowing that the CTs were going to be on a save round, they had a chance of the pistol. It came down to a 1v1, but they realized they could have just saved there and had full guns coming into this round, making it so that the Wagyu Warriors doesn't build up that big of a lead here. And now Superman's bringing out the AK, but a good flash from Copy Pasta.
Absolutely. You'll find one, but not two. Kowalski's quickly shut down. Comrade Sniper and Dark Potato picking them apart one by one. They all fall down. Now it's just Smart as Superman once again in a 1v4. We've seen this before. We know he's capable of doing it, and surely UPS will maybe play this a little bit more disciplined. They're going to smoke off side hall. Minute 20 left in the round. Lots of time for him to work with. Boosted up onto Spikes. It's one, and he won't find the kill. It's Willie Dimple with a FAMAS. He'll get UPS the first round in no small part due to Comrade Sniper's double kill.
Yeah, and there's, you see that boost coming into play right there, right? Superman not expecting that quick of a boost onto there, especially at such a weird angle coming in from that fight, and was hoping to get a little bit deeper in, just clear out, any other potential angles before having to fully clear out top of a headshot there. But still a good round nonetheless, and a good recovery from the Copy Pastas. They managed to keep most of the guns alive, and now forces the Wagyu Warriors to go into this fight again as Smartest Superman is relegated down to a Mac.
Absolutely. He's 6-2 to start this game. He is taking no prisoners. Minute 40 on the clock. 90. It looks like he wants to try and find some space on stairs. Ramp's been firmly locked down for the time being. They have 3 CTs on that side of the map. It'll be Crank It Man to hold mid and Willie Dimple to hold B. As again, fighting for ramp control still seems to be the prerogative for Vertigo. Willie Dimple still waiting patiently on Pillar, waiting patiently for any kind of aggression. Crank It Man looks to be falling off mid now back towards Sandbags. Now he's moving back towards the CT position. Smart as Superman and Buckzak are both clearing mid, and we could very well see a B pinch here, and I think that might be what we're going to see. If Brew's able to get this positioning, he may be able to put himself in a spot where he's able to fake, but Night's already got Crank It Man. That's the mid player down, and now UPS has to rotate based off that. Bucksack finds one. Willie Tipple will refrag, but it's not enough. Smart as Superman drops him with a Mac 10, but he'll get fragged out as well. It's Kowalski and Comrade Sniper both finding kills. But Brew is there to make the play in the 1 versus 1. That's Raids came in, and Wagyu Warriors will remain on top 3-1.
Yeah, I really want to highlight Night T's crucial frag there. Getting the opening pick on the opposite side of the map is huge to enable Brew to even just get into that sliver of that timing over towards ramp, right? We saw the boost coming in by close to side hall, and immediately it fell apart the moment Night T got that first kill, which led Brew to really slowly walk up and get that flank. And I've done that play multiple times. You hear that footsteps, you hear that sound cue, and you use that as your cue to just slowly make your way up, knowing that there should be no one on site, and it pays in dividend.
Absolutely. And we'll see that pay dividends time and time again over the course of this game. Minute 39, and the T side of Cal looks all but unstoppable here as they slowly move to take ramp. CTs did not have ample utility to hold it properly, so it looks like they'll just dedicate personnel to that side of the map. We've got Dark Potato, Comrade Sniper, and Kowalski over on that side. Crank It Man holding mid, and once again, Willie Dimple to be anchor. Minute 18, Superman's made his way up into side hall. Comrade Sniper holding this off angle. And now the Molotov comes in. He's forced to commit to the fight. What will that do for the execute? Brew now exchanging fire with a man on headshot. With a minute left to go, we'll see the util come out. Execute is starting. Comrade Sniper's got one. Finds Superman. AK down on the floor. Bucksack will find one, but he's been traded by Kowalski. They're doubling up in CT. Kowalski's got another. And it looks like Brew will trade out Comrade Sniper, but now he's got to deal with another one. It's Kowalski again. That's 3 kills for him in the round, and it's all on Night T to try and recover this one for Cal. It looks like Kowalski's aware. He does not have the AK. He'll lose the headshot battle. Night T will find that kill, put himself in a 1 versus 2. 35 seconds, drop is heard. Now, everything slows down. It's going to be a real big play here if Night T can manage to reel this one in. But UPS looks to have it unlocked with 23 seconds in the bomb on his back. Can he make the play of a lifetime? One stuck in elevator that's really Dimple. Looks like Frank Man's going to be stuck on headshot. They're just waiting for a plant. They're waiting for any kind of noise, and he's just going to walk around. He doesn't have time for this. He knows he has to stick to plant. Now starting the stick. Willie Dimple sprinting out of elevator, finds the kill. He'll go down, but not before getting the bomb planted. That'll give him a little bit of extra money in the next round.
Some good discipline there by Crank It Man. Love the name, by the way. Not immediately going for the instant swing from on top of headshot, right on top of spikes, just to make sure that Brew was not fake planting. They had 5 seconds left, but I've seen it many times again here in CC and even in Pro CS, Tier 1 CS, where they would fake a bomb plant at 5 seconds just to get the double peek in, and they would have to hit an insane clip there. But still a good bomb plant there for the Wagyu Warriors. Bomb plant down, even though it has been nerfed to $600. Even after losing, it's still a good amount of money just to have and getting the bomb plant down. It's never really, it helps you more than it hurts you. And a very fast B play coming in here, and Willie Dimple's going to be tested here.
Oh, he stopped 1 with an aim, got 2 with the rifle, make it 3. Does he find the 4th and the final kill with the rifle? He's got it. It's an eco ace for Willie Dimple, 0963, and UPS have tied it up at 3.
2 aces in 1 game crash. That might be a record breaker. I mean, they were in quick succession too. It's only been 6 rounds that have gone by. The 7th is just about to start, and 2 aces, 10 kills, all by 1 person. That's
2. That's ridiculous, is what that is. 2 aces, 6 rounds. Man, the parlay on that's got to be insane.
Yeah, but this was, the timing. Willie Dimple had a set plan for that. The molly along with the HE, and then taming the taps on the AK is what really helps solidify that serious ace there. And Crank It Man with a very standard nade, just a little ahead of it is this player here in middle, and misses the headshot, but they're still out there, at least outbodying the Wagyu Warriors. Copy passes are in a man advantage here. Double man advantage. QB, CVB, and Brew, and Night T going down as well.
Well, it looks like we'll see a 2v5 eco split here. Not much for them to be able to do here. Again, they're just kind of forced into a position where they kind of have to make a play. Bucksack looks like he's in a spot where he may be able to do it. Willie Dimple will find one, and Crank It Man will shut down Bucksack. And UPS, with that, will take the lead.
Yeah, they just kind of had to take a risk there. The bomb coming towards from B ramp there to the B stairs. Had to make a play. Was hoping that they wouldn't be on B site, but there was someone by wood wall as well as that mid player trying to pick up a kill. They were so far separated with not a lot of time left. And while they could have gone and met up with each other and grouped up, there wouldn't have been much time left to do anything, and they risk getting no money off of a save, which is, I think, a decision that you guys have to make as a team when it comes to these late round positions.
Absolutely, and we're going to see that hurt them later in the rounds. As you mentioned, Willie Dimple finds Night T. He's 3 for 3 on that engagement on B stairs. Comrade Sniper will take down Brew with an HG, and Kowalski will find CVB with a quick headshot. Who Superman answers back, but it's too little too late, as Comrade Sniper will be the man to drop him through the smoke. Double kill for him in the round, and it's Buckzak all alone in the 1 versus 4, sitting bottom ramp. And with a minute 19 to go, he's got a heavy weight on his shoulders. Cal had a very explosive start to this game, but it seems they've fallen off rather quickly. It'll be up to Buckzak to circle the wagons in this round and try and make something of it. He's got a little bit of time to work with here. Still stuck bottom ramp. Not ideal for him. However, Comrade Sniper's low. If he can catch one off guard here, that's possible. Takes the shot, finds the kill. Dark Potato goes down. Now, Comrade Sniper's alone and low on health. He'll elect to fall back, go back towards B stairs. I think he might have heard Willie Dimple drop there. And if he is able to catch him off guard right here, expecting the play. Does he expect the play right? Oh, the timing! The timing! He's right behind you, man! He's right behind you! Willie Dimple will find him off the timing, and UPS will go up 5-3.
Yeah, some of these late rounds, these late round clutches, the mid rounding, it really just comes down to who has the better timing, who had and gotten maybe just a little bit lucky to get to a certain point in time to make a micro decision to solidify or to rectify just any sort of decision that's made, right? It had to come down to that very small fraction of a second where they go, maybe I don't clear this, maybe I hold this, or maybe I turn around. And it really just comes down to microseconds at this point. It's such a close game so far. Scoreline is still 3-5. We are seeing a bit of a tech pause, I believe, but still a
90
close game
disconnected.
nonetheless. Night T did disconnect, so unfortunately, hopefully we get them back in the server. But I've been waiting to pop this question for so long, Crash. I know I'm not. I am not going to be proposing straight. Um, Pineapple on pizza. This is such a common topic of
All
debate
right,
here.
listen. Okay, listen. And the only, like, listen. All right, we'll start off with my opinion because that's the only thing that matters in any of this, right? Pineapple on pizza is okay only if you order it Hawaiian style. If you order it Hawaiian style, that is fine. However, if you put only pineapple on any kind of pizza, throw them in jail. Well, throw away the key, burn the cell. Like that is absolutely unacceptable on all levels of human society. And that's just the end of it. There's no arguing that point. If you order it Hawaiian style, it's fine. However, if you put just pineapple on pizza, you are weird and you should go into prison immediately.
You should be sad about yourself. Essentially, what Crash is saying. But I'm a bit of the opposite spectrum there. Uh, not a big fan of pineapple on pizza. However, I have had it before. Not my cup of tea. I will not imprison anyone for having pineapple on their pizza. But with that being said, Night T has reconnected. Match is starting to go live, and the Wagyu Warriors are on a bit of a force buy here. Mac 10s, Deagle's coming out, some armor coming out for some of these players, and a Galil for Buckzak. So we're hoping to see they're trying to get something here. Ideally, a bomb plant, and even much better than that, a round win.
We'll have to see. Eagles and P250s come out. Buckzak with a Galil and Brew with a Mac 10. Those will be their best chances within the round. Wide peek in the op, it's Kowalski. He takes the dink as a result, but CVB goes down. He's now 0-8 on this game so far. Not the best start for him. We'll have to see how he handles that going forward. Another wide peek into the op. Kowalski's got himself a second. It's Nighty. Flash goes out. He's back on the angle. And Kowalski, 11-6 so far in this game. He's been absolutely killing it so far. We may see that continue right here. They're going to get boosted up to cardboard. I don't think he's going to see it, but keep in mind, he's got a teammate to his left. That might prove to be a little bit dicey. Wait a second, they're focused on the guy's stairs. Buckzak finds Willie Dimple with a Galil. And now all he's got to do is get this shot onto Kowalski. Missed shot from Kowalski. He'll lag Buckzak. Cranky Man will finish him off. But Bruce got the headshot with a Mag 10. Won't find the other. Dark Potato's there. He's out of magazine space. And Cranky Man will finish off Superman. And they will take it 6-3.
A lead building up for the copy pass was there, but the Wagyu Warriors did have them a bit worried there. Had they had better guns or a little bit more utility to really work with, or even just armor in general, that round could have gone very different, right? The opening kill from Bugzak with that Galil boosted up onto wood wall there. On top of the bait by the player towards bottom of stairs getting boosted up again, a double boost on top of that was a good way to play with it, right? You want to bait off the shots, you want to bait their safety in order to get that opening pick there. It just didn't really work out in the end due to some good team communication and rotations and good utility team flag.
Absolutely. That kind of teamwork is something that you know will be able to work out for him. Oh, 90. He saw the elbow, but Willie Dimple unfortunately did see more of him. He'll toss an HG on stairs. That's going to light him up for a lot. CVB tagged up for 51 damage. That's 2 free bullets right there that they just put on that guy. And now CVB has to try and pick up the pieces on the stairs. Piece down. That utility is amazing. They smoked it, flashed it, and mollied it all at the same time. Talk about some really, really good team play. We know that the UPS Premier team has been together for a long, long time. We know these guys have been doing this forever. Now is effectively taking on a Titan in the Premier Scape. And we will see how they're able to do it in this round. 10th round of the game. Brew making his way up side hall. Kowalski playing headshot, misses the initial shots, and he'll find one with a one-tap. Brew is there, he'll be mollied off, but now he takes the second fight. Dark Potato goes down. Brew has come to play, and now Comrade Sniper will be mollied off the angle. Finds one with a shot, will not find the second. Bomb starts going down, and now Crank It Man's got himself a headshot. Superman finds Comrade, but Crank It Man's got himself a double in the round. And now 1 versus 2. Superman with the AWP, holding elevator exit. Trying to get in a good spot, finds it, tries to get the shot through. Paranoid of Dexter, and Willie Dimple from the top of spikes will find the headshot. 5-5-6 to the dome, and ladies and gentlemen, UPS will find their 7th round.
Yeah, they just solidified the leader going into the half, and they're hoping to solidify it even more, winning out these next couple of rounds here, just to really rub salt in the wound and take a W here, at least for the first match of the day. Since it is Premiere, we are doing double headers and hopefully getting the second game stream for you, which I believe is going to be the Headhunters Guild franchise versus the Order of the Samurai. But Superman got a bit unlucky there with the timing. The smoke started to fade at just the worst possible time for them to get into a good position. They were trying to make their way towards that catwalk area and be really sneaky about it, and it just didn't really work out on the third. Faded away.
Absolutely. Minute 40. Bucksack's got Crank It Man down pat. Quick headshot in favor of Cal. Comrade Sniper's also lit up. Doesn't matter. Dark Potato will drop through wall blind. Say that 5 times fast. And now, with a minute 28 left to go, Bucksack's got himself a second and make it a third. Bucksack's got 3 in the round, and he is looking to put the team on his back right here. Willie Dimple's still a problem on stairs if they elect to go B, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. You can see the bomb is starting to make its way over towards bottom ramp. I think they're going to want to collapse onto the A site here based on where they're at, but Dark Potato will drop Night T elsewhere. Now 3v2. Much more doable for the CTs here, but I think they're just going to concede the A site in order to deal with the mid presence. It looks like we've already seen Superman collapse onto the B site. He may be trying to lead these guys away, but Bucksack's looking the wrong way. This CT player could absolutely catch him off guard, and he will. Finds the headshot. Dark Potato's got 3 in the round. Bucksack has been taken out 2 versus 2. This round has just become wild, as now they're going to be dodging each other.
I really want to talk about Willie Dimple here, though. Managed to make their way towards the bottom of B steps. He's had such a good mind for the game of knowing when to go aggressive and when not to go. When to look for a fight and when to just play a little bit more passive. This should be paying in dividends. Smoke is coming out. They are playing for that safety factor there. So good smoke there on by the Wagyu Warriors, but Willie Dimple is still the unknown factor and might get caught off guard here or get rewarded with the frag.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, we might find him through the grate there. Quarter of the time off the bomb. Clock is ticking, but it's not all the way down. Dark Potato peeks 2 at once. Smartest Superman finds the kill, and it's Willie Dimple in the 1 versus 2. Can he find the 8 for UPS? Or will Cal go to number 4? He's trying to find it all. He's got the USP. Superman drops him, and with no hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, Cal have brought it to 4.
Good position there from both sides of the server, right? Willie Dimple for getting aggressive B steps and the bomb coming in late through A and going for the wraparound towards B instead of just immediately planting on A, knowing that their teammates were not close by, especially with, I believe, Bucksack getting caught off guard in mid there, hoping for a quick rotate from elevator, but getting wrapped around there. So just the minds on these players are huge, and they're just trying to outplay each other, and just out-fragging each other is just a side piece. It's just a consequence of them playing the game for so long there.
Sniper. Oh man, that would have almost worked out for him. Sorry to cut you off right there. I really thought he was going to nail that.
It's
With a minute
Comrade Cypher. We definitely
35.
do expect him to hit that there, but a CVB, a good entry and gets spotted out by the player in head.
Headshot. Here we go. Finds another in CVB. He's come alive in the last round of the first half. Finds a double kill. The A site is open. Smokes are in play. Bombs in route. And it's going to be all on Crank It Man to try and hang on to any sliver of hope. Brew shuts him down. And with that, UPS is forced into a 2 versus 5. It's Kowalski and Willie Dimple to try and save this first half, to try and save the 8-4 score. I don't think it's going to be possible because CVP just came alive right here, right now, live from Madison Square Garden. Quarter of the time off the bomb. Marksack drops Kowalski, and Willie Dimple is left all alone. He's 15 and 5, but he needs 5 right here in order to find this round. He's got 1. Now he needs 4 more. Brew is low here, but he will find the kill. Quick headshot. Ladies and gentlemen, Cal are not done yet as they find the last 2 of the first half to make it 7-5.
Yeah, a good recovery overall winning those last couple of rounds and CVB having such huge impact there. On that last round, getting 2 quick entries onto the A bomb site, allowing for the Wagyu Warriors to plant that bomb and leaving Brew to really get into this really ratty position. We saw him get that first kill onto, I don't even know what position to call it anymore. I guess we'll still call it elevator window. Just the immediate headshot, and then going back to another right angle fight for side hall. And if you guys, just seeing the stream in general, just saw that it was such a small sliver to see the head was, huge for Brew, right? Really getting to that position, really trying to get into the nitty gritty of the map, and just playing the pixel angles. The slivers are, I can't fathom it. It's just something that I physically cannot hit, but it's amazing to see it happen right in front of your face.
Absolutely. This is one of the best parts of watching these Premier games is that like we said earlier, you're watching the best of the best. Kowalski double digs, Bucksack, and he'll find Brew as well. Kowalski taking no prisoners from this pistol round, but they haven't cleared Pillar. They haven't done it. He won't find a kill. Smartest Superman will drop Dark Potato as a consolation prize, but now it's a 4v2. Looks almost impossible. Superman finds another with the dualies, and he does find another. Comrade Sniper drops CVB. Now he's got to run away. 1 HP. We talked about it earlier. Sometimes all you need is 1 HP. 1 HP, 1 bullet, 14 kills in the game, 9 deaths so far, ADR of 95. Can he find the last 2? No, he won't. Crank It Man is able to drop him with a Glock with just under half the time on the bomb to go. And UPS will make it 8-5.
It's always a lot of pressure when you are that lone player on that B bomb site after your 2 teammates got killed. They're not expecting you, the third factor, to still be there. It's a very common play, but not one that you see often, especially around. So all that pressure does build up, and then missing those first couple of shots there doesn't really help the case. Ideally, if you had dualies, you probably get a little bit more there. But really allocating the dualies is just team preference and who feels more comfortable really dealing with the dualies, because as good as they can be, it's, at least for me, it's always going to be a 50-50 on whether or not I hit the headshot or not.
We'll have to see. Maybe their odds are a little bit better. Maybe their odds are a little bit worse. We'll have to see coming into this next round. Like Brew's going to be holding mid with a P250. We've seen magic like this before. Can he replicate it? 25, Util starts coming out. That nade won't yield much results. Brew's going to be tagged down to 61. Won't find the shot. It's Crank It Man with a quick Leo tap through the smoke. He'll get lit up a little bit by his teammate, but all things considered, not a bad start to the round for UPS as they collapse onto the B site. Bomb starts to go down. 2 men in mid making their way up. Jump Bob. CVB's got a kill with a USP, and he will find the second one as well. CVB has kept his team in the round. That's 2 guns down on jump up. Won't find a third. It's Kowalski with a round 2 AK. In the second half, that is gold, and he loses it. 9T flying Khalil shot through the smoke, and it's going to be on Dark Potato and Willie Dimple. 2 versus 3. The other 2 have guns. They've got to be careful. Finds one on quad. Finds another one on headshot. Dark Potato has saved the round for UPS, and Willie Dimple will find the final kill. Headshot on the smartest Superman, and UPS will take it 9-5.
Yeah, once again, just furthering that lead inch by inch. And these rounds aren't just off the back of copy posters having such just like one player dominate the map. It's been some pretty close affairs, especially with that round. CVB getting some 2 quick kills with just the USP is huge. Dropping a couple of guns, allowing 90 to get another kill onto, I believe it was Kowalski there, was just huge. It could have gone worse, but the lack of armor, maybe even just a little bit of utility would have helped solidify that retake. Maybe a smoke even just kind of get there. It really boils down to those micro purchases. Dark Player does pick it up onto CVB and very aggressively going up fast side hole and gets caught off guard. Some quick, fast-paced opening entries from both teams here.
We need to see Cal get into their CT groove right here, right? They've been getting run over these first couple of rounds by UPS, and if they keep letting that happen, they will not be able to stop the T-side momentum that can come on Vertigo. So they absolutely need to start finding those kills, and that's a great start for him. Even though CVB did go down, he did get one with a spray, and Superman was able to get his trade, and UPS lost all the momentum and all the map space that they had, so that's really good for Cal. They absolutely needed that. On the other side of the field, UPS is regrouped. They're going to move up to take bottom ramp. It looks like this was originally supposed to be an A split, but they had to regroup and re-hit ramp after that unfortunate event that just took place. Molotov comes out for Sandbags, and IT's calling this out to his teammates. You may see the guys mid start to move over. 50 seconds left, and the Premier Discipline is being shown in full force. Nighty's going to get around this smoke. He's going to get around this smoke. Comrade Sniper sees the shoulder. How in the world did he see him there? That is unbelievable. And Kowalski finds the headshot onto Superman. Brew will drop Kowalski. Now 2 versus 2. Brew's low. When I say low, he's 2 bullets. That may be too many. Bucksack will find Comrade Sniper. He thought he could push around, and now it's Willie Dimple in the 1 versus 2. Not happening. Bucksack with a double kill in a round. We'll save it for Cal, and he'll give him round number 6.
Yeah, a nice little double peek there by both Brew and Bucksack there off the back of a flash, knowing that they're going to swing off from elevator, and not really expecting, once again, the catwalk to be the defining factor there, right? That secondary swing came from that back of side of catwalk, and I don't want to say threw the copy passes out for a loop, but it definitely did, go make them remember, hey, there is an extra spot that I need to worry about. But also to bring to the Wacky Warriors fact, that catwalk is still new. Comrade Sniper spotting the shoulder might have been a bit of an oversight from the Wagyu Warriors to say, maybe I can inch just a little bit further, maybe peek around, get an opening frag, and then immediately back off. But just didn't really come through.
Absolutely. Oh, we're going to see a quick B rush here. Flashes and Molotovs come out. Bucksack drops the nade. Not very effective. They have to push through the Molotov. They're close. Bucksack won't even find one. He gets dropped immediately. Potato with the AK. Brew finds a double, but Kowalski's quick to shut him down. And now into 3 versus 3. Wow is left to pick up the pieces of a fallen bomb site. Bomb goes down. 40 seconds left. Time is ticking as CVP finds the headshot. He's doing great on the CT side so far, but can he go the extra mile for his team? 19 flanking with his MP9. He's not going to see it coming, and Crank It Man goes down. Oh, Willie Dimple with a flank of a lifetime. It's a 1 versus 1, and he's got a rifle on the site. Now, he's going to get that MP9. It's too late. 19 traces him down with the force of 1,000 suns. Bounces on him from above, and Cal will find their 7th round.
Yeah, we saw 2 flanks there. One from 90, one coming in from Willie Dimple, but one was just a little bit more impactful. And honestly, as much as the Wacky Warriors won the round, it really is a toss-up between who had the most impact flank. Willie Dimple could have won the round, has some 2 great crucial shots on the Deagle to, just eliminate 2 players. And then Nighty on the very fast flank there as well to help facilitate that retake. It really just boils down to who got luckier, but Willie Dimple getting think on that first couple of fights there, missing the first initial headshot, but then recovering it with the body shots was huge for Nighty to win round there. The classic mid rush as Brew does get taken out with that headshot.
That is rough. We've all been there. We've all peeked into 4 guys, and it is not fun at all. Night will get Willie Dimple as a consolation prize, but Comrade Sniper's picked up that A1S. He's trying to find as many kills as he can. Bucksack will find one, but no more than that. As Cal, as quickly as they found their groove, they got knocked off of it, but Smartest Superman's not giving up. This round's not over in his eyes. And he will try and find this one for his team. Rifle gets tossed to Kowalski, who tosses it back to Crank It Man. This reveals their location. They've heard the weapon drop. They know they're both over there. Smartest Superman now dodging the flash, trying to find one. He will find one, and Knight finds the other. And ladies and gentlemen, Cal is 1 round away from tying it up. It is just Knight, not Nighty. Sons has just let us know in chat. Sons, I apologize on behalf of the entirety of the Counter-Strike Confederation.
We'll call them. I'm still gonna call them 90 just because it's really funny. No, hi Sans. But yeah, it's just. I mean, it was a standard round, right? Did it go a little bit the way of the copy passes, in my opinion, right? Getting the bomb plant down on a what assumed is just upgraded pistols. Is just more than you can ask for. Getting a lot of kills there. Sponges law. You need to kill at least 3 CTs in order for their economy to be somewhat in shambles. And look at it right here. Almost all of them are broke except for Smartest Superman. If they were to lose this round, the copy passes might get an even bigger lead. It might even win the game just off of mental.
Absolutely. With that economy being shattered, that doesn't leave a whole lot of options here for the CTs. You see one of them's going into the round with an MP9, but it may not matter. Comrade Sniper kills Crank It, and Superman kills Comrade. Oh my goodness. And now 5v3, make it a 5v2. CVP just knows where Willie Dimple is at. Call him a knower, call him a cheater, whatever you may call him. He's certainly taking him down here tonight. And Kowalski will get dinked, but not before Dark Potato can take down Bucksack. And their only hope is collapsing onto this B site very quickly. Dark Potato keeps the round alive, but alive no longer. Prue will drop in with a headshot, and Cal tie us up at 9.
Yeah, some good protocols there by the Wagyu Warriors, knowing that the copy passes like to take this mid control a certain type of way, right? They like to toss this smoke, they like to toss this out of utility and go for these aggressive fights there. And they had a counterplay. They had a player flash in over from window, blow up the smoke at the same time, and then turn away from their own flashbang to go for that fight there, giving them the opening pick and obviously leading to Comrade Sniper getting an accidental team kill. So just a little bit of luck going their way, but still an overall really good protocol from the Wagyu Warriors, as well as Brew going off the timing peak after that initial kill from the bottom piece player.
A lot of movement up ramp here. We'll see Knight get tested. Willie Dimple finds the headshot. Knight won't find one. CVB's got one. Brew's got another. And now he's going to find a second as well. Another headshot. Dark Potato hits the floor. And it's Comrade Sniper all alone in mid. Superman's been caught with his back turned. Comrade, he's found a gap in the defenses. He's found the chink in the armor. There's a gap in the force field, and he's found it. Crank It Man finds CVB with the Tech 9, and this round is back on as quickly as it was over. Crank It Man finds another from long range with a Tech 9, but Bucksack's behind. Do they expect him right here? He gets away his spot. The shots. He finds one headshot. Can he find the second? It's going to be so close. No, he won't. Comrade Sniper will take him down through the wall, and Copy Pastas will find their 10th round.
Yeah, the copy passes have just been really good at getting these multi-kills with just the pistols, just Tech 9 or just a deagle shot to the head. Just getting the opening picks or even just getting the trade frag is more beneficial for the copy passes, even if they were to lose a round. A $700 pistol can take out a nearly $6,000 full buy, 5,300 I believe, from the CTs is just crazy to me. As well as just the nerds getting to Bucksack and a little bit too trigger happy there, getting the timing, but just went the opposite way there.
Absolutely. And oh, big kill right there. Kowalski finds Bucksack. There's only one man left on this B site to try and stop the onslaught that's coming his way. Nade comes out. It looks like they're all sitting at the bottom. Meanwhile, Smartest Superman's got 2 deagle kills. Where in the world did that come from? Smartest Superman finds a double kill in mid, and Brew will find another headshot. He's got another one. It's Knight with a deagle kill. Crank It Man is left to pick up the pieces. Brew shoots him in the face. Another 5-5-6 straight to the dome. Cow have tied us up at 10.
Yeah, I mean, just Brew sending in the flames, just hoping for that multi kill and made it come to fruition. Brew is a name that we haven't really said much throughout the game, at least in the earlier half there, but has really come into fruition in this second half, having such impactful kills. They're not crazy spray transfers. It's not a crazy 360 no scope YY, the whole shebang. It's just impactful frags and good multi kills when it's needed, and just having some really good timing overall there. So good job on Brew for reaching the pressure and keeping the Wacky Warriors really this far in.
Well, it's an interesting smoke that Bucksack just threw. They're now not able to throw any kind of utility from there. That seems more like a late round smoke than an early round smoke, but maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe he's been watching some film in anticipation for this game. A minute 23 left to go. No ramp presence has been seen. This is going to cause these CTs to kind of rotate back over towards the other side of the map. That way they can have an advantaged engagement on the other side. Looks like they'll be testing the B site once again as they're all on the stairs, and they've all got pistols. Bucksack's CT abilities will be tested. Minute 7 left to go. Finds one. It's a headshot. Down is Kowalski. And now trying to find another. Cranky Man finds Brew. But now Smartest Superman finds one. Dark Potato's got Bucksack with a Tech 9. And it's a 3v2. Very low health on both teams. Can they get the bomb down? Yes, they do. But CVB from behind and Smartest Superman from the front. Cal will take the lead at 11.
Yeah, and we saw the copy passes, at least I believe it was Brew or Bucksack, had tossed that smoke there in the early round. I guess they were just assuming that they were going to go for a fast B play. It is pretty common, to just read the enemy's economy, and they should have known that the T's were going to be on a bit of a save. Upgraded pistols or force buy was what we saw there, so the read was still correct that they were going to be going for a set execute. and they were trying to play around it as early as they can. But the Passa's the mid round call was just wait it out. We're gonna hit it regardless. They know we're gonna hit it. Maybe they outplay themselves, and it really just comes down to the mind game of it's just a game of chicken. Will they or won't they?
We'll have to see, but as you mentioned, like with the economy game getting a little bit dicey for both sides here, it's going to be who's going to break first. When the game is this close, you can't afford any mistakes, and you're absolutely right. Who is going to break first will decide who wins this game. Will it be Cal or will it be UPS? Minute 30 to decide who will break in this round. 11 to 10 your score. CVB playing deep back mid. Smartest Superman to join in. Now the lurk smoke comes out, and it looks like it's going to be Brew to try and put some suppressive fire on that position. Comrade Sniper takes a lot of damage from utility. He's going to be forced out, and now with a minute 14, the T's have nothing to show for all of the utility they've spent on this map control. They may be forced to go back down to the ramp and try and take it with minimal utility. That's exactly what they've done. Kowalski throws a generator smoke on the other side of the map, trying to throw that solo B execute. That'll pull some feet, but I don't think it's going to get the attention that he wants. He's going to have to go upstairs himself if he wants to sell this fake, and he absolutely has. There's 3 CTs on that side of the map. Bubbucksack drops him. He knows he has no friends. He's come to do his teammate. Knight knows he is tracking. He sees one coming through the smoke, finds him, and then he found himself. Willie Dimple finds the kill, and now they've got to get onto the A site before the rest of the reinforcements arrive. But they take too long. They take too long, and now the CTs have entrenched themselves on the A site. 37 seconds left to go. Game on the line. CVB finds the headshot on Cranky Man. It's Dark Potato and Willie Dimple to try and save this. Dark Potato finds Brew through the wall, and now it's going to be from Spikes. It's Smartest Superman dropping Dark Potato. And it's Willie Dimple all alone in the 1 versus 3 with 24 seconds. That's a gorgeous shot on the CVB, but it'll be found through the smoke by Superman. Ladies and gentlemen, Cal are on match point. Oh! What a big round it was. Man, that was something.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, just it's like I said, it's just a battle of titans. Superman, Smartest Superman versus Willie Dimple, both at 23 and 24 frags apiece, and they have their partners in crime. For the Kawi Passes, it's Kowalski, 19 and 8. For the Wagyu Warriors, it's Brew, who has shown time and time again, while they may not have a solid KD ratio, they still have had the most impactful round under their belt there, and a fast A play to help deter the Wagyu Warriors from getting 13th round and securing this victory on the first game of match day 3.
God, look at that utility. Look at all that free damage the Cow just leveled. Speaking of free damage, Kowalski drops Superman down on Dexter, but Knight swings out of the smoke and sends him flying off the building. This is Sparta? No, this is Vertigo. Dark Potato and Cranky Man both answer back through the smoke, through the wall. Doesn't matter. Brew trying to find the kill, but he's being pushed from all sides. He's got to fall back, but he knows that his team has one more round to play with here. He knows that the game is not on the line quite yet, but he absolutely does not want to lose this round. Look at the position that his team is in economically. If they lose this round in embarrassing fashion, it could mean disaster for what their buy is going to look like in the next round on Game Point. Brew, paranoid of Dexter, now has to watch 2 angles at once. Which one does he pick, and will it be the right one? It will not. Crank It Man shuts him down, and it's Bucksack alone in the 1 versus 4. We've seen this before from a member of Cal. Can we get another clutch? No, we will not. Dark Potato shuts him down. 2 kills in the round for him. And ladies and gentlemen, UPS have put us on Game Point.
Game point indeed, and it's for overtime. Now, Kabi Bosses just need to win one more match, and it's looking like it really could go either way. The Wagyu Warriors have shown to be strong on the CT side, but the Kabi Bosses are not done fighting yet. A bit of a weird buy here for the Wagyu Warriors. Knight only relegated down to a Deagle, so that Deagle is going to have to come up huge. A couple of kits there for Knight and CVB, but none on the rest of the players there. Everyone is broke here, and it doesn't matter. It's anyone's game at this point. They're Smartest Superman with a great shot into Willie Dimple.
That was a gorgeous shot from Smartest Superman. Drops him without a second thought, but Crank It Man is quick to answer back. Speaking of answering back, Knight will drop him with a deagle, and Comrade Sniper will take down CVP. But Knight again with a deagle, now finding the AWP. Does he try and find another shot? Kowalski approaching the site rapidly. This is being heard. Now he's been killed. It's Bucksack. Drops him, and now it's Dark Potato with the game on the line. 1 versus 3. Finds the first. Headshot is there. Minute 17 left to go. Things will not slow down. It's Brew from bottom ramp. He takes it. Ladies and gentlemen, Cal are your match day 3 victors.
Yeah, I mean, Smartest Superman with the opening frag there just to take out Willie Dimple, a known factor, a thorn in the side of the Wagyu Warrior. I said it before, 19 needed to have a lot of impact with that Deagle, and those trade frags were crucial. They came in at the perfect time and allowed for the rest of the CTs, the rest of their own teammates to rotate in and get to these angles to deny the bomb plant and deny more space to be taken from them. But a phenomenal first match here that almost went to overtime, Crash. it could have been such a banger, and it still was. It could have been an even better banger if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I mean, what a game it was. I was super entertained watching the whole thing. I really, really enjoyed that really explosive start that Cal got off to. Right. But again, one thing that you got to consider, right? UPS really, really showed their consistency in the dog days of that game. When you get into the dog rounds of rounds like 5 through 13, that's really where like the attrition battle starts coming. That's when the mental game comes in, right? And I think UPS absolutely dominated that portion of the match. So showing everybody exactly why they've been one of the most winningest franchises in history. I've said it once, I'll say it multiple times over. I mean, those guys win, and it is for a reason, right? But absolutely, congratulations to Cal. They've taken out Titans in the Premier Escape, and they should be very proud of what they did here tonight.
Yeah, indeed. But we are going to be cutting to a break here. The stream is not over yet. We are going to be bringing you another game, which I said was HG versus OS. So hopefully, when that server gets opened up and we have all the players in, we'll meet you guys there. So for the meantime, head to the bathroom, get some water, get some snacks. You got to stay hydrated when it comes to just watching and playing Counter Strike. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit.
cannot look away. About to crash into my face. Just another day on the shelf. Pull me from my silhouette. Years we've been astray. Now a broken shell remains. I cannot embrace what I regret. Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. An image held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. I'm numb to the pain, but hollow without. Floating in a world of glass, I can imitate. Got a smile worth its weight when the mirror breaks. Will someone ask? Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. A hostage held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. Will I allow another friend to try and help and fail on my account? I'm numb to the pain and hollow without.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Counter-Strike Confederation. Today we got match day 4 coming at you live from Vertigo once more, and it is going to be HG versus OS, the Marksman versus the Shogun. Nexus, how are we feeling about today's game?
I'm seeing a lot more Vertigo, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Vertigo, one of my favorite maps of all time. Started
Mm-hmm.
playing it when I first joined in CSC way back in season 4 there. It was one of the requirements for one of the franchises that I was trying out for. But we're going to be seeing a couple of new players here. None that I recognize. I believe Space Monkey might be new, but other than that, we're heading straight into the pistol round, and we saw a bit of some boost there. We saw some late flanks from the previous game that was Cow versus UPS. That ended in a 13-11 debacle going in the favor of Cow. We might be seeing some more boosts here, maybe a similar playstyle, but it's Counter-Strike. Almost anything can really happen.
I'm super excited to see what these teams have coming in store for us. We're going to see a quick B play coming out from OS. KPC to take the first pot, and that Molotov will hold off their rush. That'll give the CTs time to rotate. Are they going to audible off this, or are they just going to continue with what they're doing? They're just going to continue with what they're doing. Smokes and flashes are coming out. Philipek's going to be the man to try and put suppressive fire on the enemy position. Now Curie's going to try and find one crossing the white box, but it's KPC to drop Philipek to start us off in this pistol round. All of the guys are on the site. The site has collapsed, but Curie and Zip try and find more. Curie's got another one. That's his second one of the round, and Curie's got a third. XTN goes down in its staircase, all alone with a Glock, and he's stuck in the corner. They all peek him at once, and Zip will be the man to take him down. Is that Zip or Zlep? That's Zlep.
It's
With
Zlep.
2 kills, and Curie with a 3K.
Yeah, I mean, the standard B hold is to play up, by wooded wall or even by sandbags or white box, excuse me. Just kind of, baiting for shots, trying to get a couple of kills. But the moment that just didn't go the way of the Marksmen, they immediately fell back, played around the smokes, and played over it. They were trying to get a better angle to get these headshots, and it managed to work out really well. I'm seeing a Nova on Philipek here. Now, this can either go really well or really poorly for Philipek, and it's looking like it's going to go pretty poorly. There's no one going towards them at this moment.
Space Monkey and Slimy both finding kills, but Tox has one with a P250. Now Slimy pushing through. He'll find one with a headshot, but Tox is quick to shut him down. Curie will trade him out. SWZ goes down, and Zlet will find the final man. It is Tox. He had 2 kills in a round, but it just wasn't enough. HG jumped out to a 2-0 lead.
HG hoping for a really good HE there, but Philippek, the unknown factor with that Nova, it should still be bringing it out here. I'm not seeing it in anyone's inventory, so maybe they opted to drop it. Yep, they're picking up the M4A1S. A bit of a boo in my opinion. You stick with that Nova, you made the commitment, and you stick with it. You go for that same play again. They're not going to be expecting you to be pushing up that far up unless you had already made a sound cue with the fact that you have it. And what? And interesting. No, I believe that might be a misspoke.
I mean, I don't see what it smokes off, but hey, maybe he knows something we don't. Again, these guys are way better than we are. Zlet, the man to push to hold mid. He's got 3 kills and no deaths so far, holding ramp expertly. Speaking of holding things, Staircase will drop Zlet very quickly. Now, what do OS do off that? Looks like they're just going to try and collapse quick onto me. Minute 22 left to go. Slimy, the man to try and hold back the enemy assault. KPC goes down, and his team not really taking space off of the fight that he just took. XTN taking lots of damage. Slimy's got himself another one. Philippek and Space Monkey both finding kills, and it's Curie to finish off Staircase to make it 3-0.
Yeah, that looked like a set piece from the Shogun there. They had one person towards mid trying to take some mid fights, trying to bait some audio cues, some audible, some footsteps even, trying to get them to waste some utility. But there was not a lot of footsteps towards ramp, so that player was able to really make their way down towards the bottom of ramp and officially push through once they saw the XU coming in there, and it was just an crunching all over the place. The Marksmen had a really good protocol there, had a really good setup off the back of a read and of some information given to them by the Shogun, and now they're going fast up into A here, fast into side hall.
Here we go. Slimy's going to be the first man up to bat. Side hall does collapse. Where are they going to elect to go? Space Monkey pushes into the enemy assault, takes Tox's head, and runs away, smiling to himself as Slimy finds one with an HE. Gary will go down. It's XTN on the Tech 9. And now he's got to try and do something with it. He was not able to grab the rifle, but SWZ is able to have it, but Zlet, he's on the flank. They're not going to expect him this fast. Zlet finds one, won't find the second. It's KPC with the P250 to drop Space Monkey, and SWZ will take down Zlet. Now, 2 versus 2. And OS looks set to take their first round here. It's not over till it's over, but Philippek's nade certainly does put SWZ in a bad spot. Paranoid of Dexter. No, he's not. Finds Ellie, but he's not looking at the right spot. He sees him. Oh, no. 4x3 moment. Philippek is going to drop him. He'll go find the AWP, and with just over half the time on the bomb, HE continue their flawless streak.
Yeah, I mean, a good play, heads-up play there, knowing that there was going to be still that gap there by elevator windows, what I've been calling it so far. I haven't played much of Vertigo yet, but that's what I'm calling it until I am corrected there. But once again, that catwalk really coming into play there. They were looking for the heaven rotate, the heaven push, hell push, elevator pushes, and they were just waiting for someone to swing from one of these common angles, only to get betrayed by the new Vertigo changes. So I'm glad to see we get to watch a Vertigo game 2 times already throughout this day, and to see really how the top of the CSC really like to handle these new changes.
It's looking like it's been an interesting day so far. Expecting the side hall peak. Slimy takes the shot. Nothing comes of it. They were holding for him, but weren't able to quite take him out. So they trade off shots. Nothing happens. Tox takes a lot of util damage. Now taking damage on the fight. It's SWZ to drop Space Monkey, but being traded out by Curie. And now they know the A site is weak, and KPC dropping Slimy certainly doesn't help matters. He's going to get that AWP onto elevator. Smokes in play. So that will successfully hide Curie from the enemy eyes for the time being. He steps up on a crane.
Crash's microphone might have just imploded.
He'll be there. XTN finds Lep, and it's Philippek all alone in the 1 versus 3. Smoke fades, pops right on top. Now he's able to phase through. Staircase, is he expecting this angle? Paranoid of sandbags, rightfully so, but he's got more bigger problems to worry about from side all. Here's the smoke. He's going to try and make this happen, and I don't think he will. Staircase will drop him. Headshot through the smoke, and OS will find their first round.
Yeah, the barrel betraying them. They're the Marksmen. Still have a decent lead, but Shogun having a really good overall impact there. Some kills going their way, having some really good timings and taking some proper duels. Extinct, especially going on top of the crane there, getting the elevated angle, knowing that someone's gonna be holding for the swing across the site with no backside smoke there. Just a pretty common angle for any CT to be playing, assuming that they're going to be having an advantage on that fight there. But still a good round nonetheless there. The guns are still out for the Marksmen, barring Zlep, who does have just an Eagle, but this is Premier. They know how to aim, they know how to think, and they know how to do both at the same time.
We'll have to see how it works out for him. But again, going up against an opponent that can do the very same thing, the advantage is most certainly equalized. Minute 29 left to go. Space Monkey's going to boost Slap up here in mid. Could potentially catch Staircase off guard if he likes to get aggressive. He does not. He's going to fall backwards, leave his teammate there. Now the molly comes out, trying to find its way to jump up. It's a little bit unsuccessful. Are they going to expect a Zlep here from this boosted position? Minute 9 left to go. Slimy finds KPC elsewhere. That's on the ramp side of the map. There goes the entry frag. XTN left to pick up the pieces. Trying to find that shot. He won't get it. Space Monkey drops SWZ. They know he's here. They know they have to find him. And Zlep will take him down with an eagle while Philippek finds one in the background. And it's XTN all alone with 49 seconds. He'll find one. It's Philippek. Quick headshot now. Flashing around white box, and he'll drop back down the stairs. Looks like he's heading back towards ramp here. And with 37 seconds. He's being very loud, but I don't think Slimy's aware. I mean, he might half clear this. He's not expecting it, but it doesn't matter. P2K straight to the dome. 9mm right between the eyes. Takes him down, and HG have found 5.
I mean, I believe that was a risky play there by Slimy. You have all that ramp control, and while I'd say deal, you get towards the bottom of ramp and maybe hold it down. There was that short bit of timing where if you push down ramp, you get caught off guard with a fight that you're not ready for. Slimy did, delay for a little bit and go for the swing with the P2K. Excuse me. And managed to win it out, but I would have just personally liked it if they had just played a little bit further back towards top of ramp, maybe even just giving up that space, knowing that they have the info there. But Space Monkey going through a decent fight, does pick up the first, but gets quickly traded up by Extinct there. And now the fight is still on.
Now we've got, big nade. Extinct taking a lot of damage right there. Ignore the fact that I was calling him XTN for the longest part of this game. Staircase is through Ellie. How in the world did he get there? Kiri's going to drop him, but SWZ will take him as a result. His attention was diverted. Slep through Ellie door. They didn't smoke it off, and they pay the price. Slep gets himself a double, and his KPC left to pick up the pieces. 1 versus 2. 1 in ramp, 1 in elevator. Can he expect him? And can he get the timing? Minute 10, the Smalley's going to give away his position, but he's made his way all the way to Dexter. He's outbraining them both. He doesn't have the bomb on his back, but I don't think he's going to need it. He gets behind both of them. The muscle memory's not there, but he is expecting it. Slap with a brain the size of Jupiter. Figures it out in less than 10 seconds, and KPC never saw it coming. HG, find number 6. Man, what a round. It was freaking epic, dude.
It was indeed epic. Just overall coming in there. My mic was acting up a bit there. Corsair has just been messing with all of my audio settings. It's a bit of a shit show. But still, it didn't take away from how great it was. Played overall. Glad coming in with some huge Ks and really bold.
Big play, Space Monkey finds the first at Staircase. 2 quick shots trying to find the man on the smoke. Gets Tux, but he goes down. Not expecting the second, doesn't matter. Tux drops him. And quick headshot with a Galil. But can he find Slep? Are they expecting Slep? Do they try and make a play onto the site, knowing that he's there now, stacked up with an AWP? Looks like they're falling back. And it looks like we've got a minute 15 left to go. Being told that his name is actually Scott. I don't understand why these Premier players spell their names in such a weird way. That makes it very counterintuitive for me, personally. But that is not for me to decide. 3 versus 4, just under a minute left to go. Slimy is dead set on watching Dexter here. He's got his back turned to the site. SWZ is able to take a peek free of charge. Here's the reload top ramp. Now he's better much into position. Spam will keep their attention. 45 seconds while his team makes his way over to the B site. KPC's been seen and he gets away alive. Have you ever seen a man so lucky? And as I say that, he gets blasted off the building. KPC goes down. SWZ finds Slimy elsewhere. But now it's a 2 versus 3 and make it a 1 versus 2 for the site. And Scott will drop him. It's Philippek to go down. And it'll be Zlep all alone to try and hit it. That Molotov is not good. It's off the building, and Extinct will take him down. So now OS have found their second round, and HG, we're only winning this game by 4.
Yeah, and four still a solid lead there overall, especially when you're going to go into the half here. You are guaranteed to have an equal half at worst and a huge lead at best here. Winning one more round just secures that you end up winning the half and gives you a little bit of an advantage towards that second half pistol round, but it's not as big an advantage as it was back on go. Especially with going on to the T side, there have been some nerves with the money, as I mentioned before. The bomb might not be much, but still, the T side economy and the way it gets played is still a lot better. ETs and a quick peek by the staircase onto Space Monkey, and a great shot by Scott as well. Trades coming in back and forth.
Left with a quick headshot onto Staircase. Looking a little bit dicey on the ramp side. Philippex got the wall dang. It's KPC, and Zlep gets some damage onto Extinct. 3 versus 3 now. Scott was just barely not watching for that. Now he's going to get in the side hall position, but it'll be mollied off. They don't hear the tick, but they do hear the drop. And with a minute 13 left to go, the smokes will come out. Zlep is kind of pinned where he's at. Does he elect to go side hall? They're going to try and plant in the smoke. They absolutely are. Scott finds Kiri through the smoke, and it's left to try and hold down the site. He won't make it happen. It's Scott with another one. It's his third of the round. Will he make it 4? Philippex stuck in elevator. He has to go for this. He has to try. But what can you do when Scott stares you in the face and pops you right in the dome? OS have found number 3.
Yeah, Scott is one of once again one of those players that have been around in the league for quite a long time, alongside Superman, alongside a lot of these big names. So to really see them come into action, show off exactly why they are here is really great to see.
Absolutely, that was a really, really good round from him. And we've got, obviously, a lot of that map control, right? Ramp's been a big contention point so far in this game. And I think that ramp control has really been what's able to sell not only the B presence, but has been able to get them onto the A site as well. Philippek is all alone here with the USP, and he's about to walk into 3 rifles. And a big hiding spot here from Space Monkey. Looking like they really want to try and make that pay off. Not looking likely. Philippek's in a fairly easy to clear angle here. SWZ is not even going to hesitate. He's going to take him down while blind. KPC with the great flash. And with that, the B site has basically fallen. It'll be Zlep and maybe one other guy to try and put up a fight to stop this bomb plant, but it's not looking likely. Staircase and SWZ both find kills. Curie finds one as a consolation prize, but again, it's not looking likely here. Space Monkey trying to find something, but SWZ shuts him down. That's his 3rd kill in the round. And with it, OS look all but set to take number 4.
Yeah, just a standard eco round. Not really much to do there. Had they walked into the stack, it would have been better for the Marksmen, but nothing really to write home about. And just as I say that, Scott does manage to recover that frag there, but still could have gone a bit iffy there had they recovered that AK-47. I want to take a note. Space Monkey though, was hiding towards ramp, behind a pillar. I played that before on a couple of rounds of Vertigo that I did play when the first officially dropped, and they can see your shoulder. The CTs are just too buff, too big, and too wide for that pillar. And while it can work in some situations, it's better to just play around a different angle.
Yeah, I mean, we saw somebody last game get killed exactly like that. I can't remember exactly who it was, but someone in the last Vertigo game did get killed because of that as well. And we got ourselves a nice little ramp boost here. We didn't see this last game. We are seeing it this game, and they're through mid. How in the world did they make that happen? Zlep has just let him walk by. He finds one as KPC, but Extinct takes down Philippek, and the B site's fallen. Bombs in play, and the CTs can do nothing but stand by and watch as they get dropped one by one. It's SWZ to drop Kiri through the smoke. Bombs going down, and there's 40 seconds left in the round. Making a strafe jump. No, he doesn't. Falls off the map. That is unfortunate. Space Monkey is going down to the pavement hard. Extinct finds one, and Scott finds the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at possibly a tie half.
Yeah, what could have been such a phenomenal lead for the Marksmen really just boils down to now one more round, and the lead's not going to be that massive anymore. 7-5 half is still good, but it's still going to be a solid match overall. This B bomb side has been a bit weak. The splits have been coming in left and right, barring that one 4K from Scott, who just managed to pry open the A bomb site with ease, right? So putting a little bit more defense on that B bomb site, maybe making it so that B defense, that B aggression is just as good. And there's the smoke that they were trying to toss in earlier. Very aggressive smoke, and a crucial time to land it as well.
Absolutely. It looks like they're going to be pushing ramp hard. Look at all that free damage they just got. And it's something to be said. This game at one point was 6-1. It's now 6-5, and OS are walking onto the A site barely almost unopposed. And with a minute 27 left to go, the bomb looks like it's going to go down. There's nothing that anybody can do. It's going to tax him a lot of HP, more damage put down by Slep with the MP9. But the time is ticking. Space Monkey finds one. SWZ and Staircase find one. Space Monkey's got himself a double with that MP9. They're both going to stack up. It's Dexter and Sidehall in the position. Scott and Slimy and Extinct. They both find one. Slimy's got a double. It's now a 1v1. Slimy taps. Strikes the headshot. Extinct. It's a gorgeous shot. And with that, OS have tied it up at 6 going into the second half. 5 unanswered rounds and one hell of a half.
Yeah, I mean, great minds think alike. They both had to play to make it towards around that smoke. They want to keep around it, knowing that it was going to be a fake. Both had the discipline of knowing that how each other likes to play. It's Premier. They played against each other many times, and even in their face-up-hugs, players have a similar play style because they've understand the basics of the game here. So trying to outdo each other is going to be the goal, but you're almost never guaranteed to always win. Yuri going crazy right now. 44 effective flashes. 260 utility. I mean, the flashes in general are just that's a lot of flashes.
Uh-oh.
As we do see Slep disconnect a little bit too early. Maybe installing cheats. That is a joke. Please do not witch hunt me.
He's got the Nan clan tag. I saw that. He's got the Nan clan tag. He's a traitor. My gosh. What the heck, man? Nadesy, get a hold of your people. What in the world is that? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? I saw the Nan clan tag next to his name right there.
I think Crash, you're seeing some stuff. But on
That
the
sounds like
HUD
that sounds like something a Nan supporter would say. Anyway, now we get into the pistol round. Looking like, and I think there's something to be said for momentum, right? 5 unanswered rounds. What does that do to HG mentally? I mean, that is just something that you can't really prepare for that. You can't really practice for that situation because nobody ever wants to account for losing that many rounds in a row. SWZ does go down. It's a good start for HG. She's planting in the fire, Space Monkey. What in the world? You're giving him free damage, man. And he will take him down. Staircase dropped Philippek, now equalized into a 4v4. Scott, by proportion, is also low, trying to find the kill at Staircase, and they're all over the place. They're staring each other in the face. Carry, with a flank of a lifetime, finds a double, but it's KPC. To slow things down. Drops 1, drops 2. He's got it in the round, and we'll see what happens now. He knows he's pillar. KPC trying to find this shot. Slimy trying to buy as much time as he can. He knows all he has to do is buy a little bit more time. A quarter of time left on the bomb. 10 seconds now. He's got to start defusing now. He has the kit, but no time. Slimy drops him with a quick headshot, and HG will take back the lead.
The teabag as well on top of that. Slimy is not playing any games today. They are playing Counter-Strike. It's not a game. It's a lifestyle. But yeah, Kiri with a phenomenal flank there. Just embodying that chaos, taking that opportunity to really make their way behind the enemy line and go for a very quick and fast. It could have been avoided had another player who pushed past smoke on an insane multi-frag. But either way, someone was going in their back and shooting them in the back of the head with just the Glocks. And no helmet against Glocks is going to be paper shredding. So good on them for the Marksmen for having a good call and a good read and a good HG onto KPC.
Absolutely. Philippek finds one. It's SWC. Now he's going to molly sandbags. It's the Space Monkey with the UMP on T side. I don't think I've ever seen this from anyone in my life. KPC drops him to the floor. We may very well see OS take another round here. 4 versus 3. It ain't over till it's over. Lep's pushing. Oh, they've got the B site. They've completely taken B. I didn't even notice that. I've already done that. Slimy's got a double with a Galil, and Slip drops KPC and CT. And at one moment, it looked like OS was in this round, and then they just got completely juked. They got completely juked, and then they lined up for Space Monkey. That was for Slimy. And now Slap dropping from jump up will get dropped from behind. It's Scott with the MP9 trying to save it. He gets dinked. He's got 10 HP to work with. He's trying to find it on the bomb, and it's Curie with a Mac 10 to save the day for HG. Puts him at 8.
Yeah, once again, this really comes down to understanding how your enemy team likes to play. Last game we saw, I believe it was the Copy Pastas who opted. No, it was the Cow. Excuse me, it was Cow who opted to go for for Mac 10s and one Galil against a full save. They had the knowledge and they had the demo reviews. They had all the notes ready. Know that the CTs in the copy process like to full save and get a gun round into that next round. But here we have the opposite. A force round in that second fight after losing pistol was a much better read from the mark.
Ooh, Staircase is in prime position to get a surprise kill here. Slep's not expecting it, and Extinct, they're already down range! Oh my god, that was fast as light! And now Slep will find Staircase. It's the 5-7 down, but now they know that the rest of the enemy team is behind ramp, spamming to try and prevent the side hall push. Kiri's got 2, but he will not find any more, I don't think. Scott finds one with a 5-7. KPZ drops Slep, and now it's KPC all alone in the 1 versus 2. He's got a Mac 10. This is not over. He's down to 7 health with no armor. It's not looking likely. The odds are never at 0, and Slimy takes a lot of damage right there. He'll find his first kill of the round, and it's the final kill of the round as HG go to 9.
Yeah, a good save overall. Did pick up a couple of guns, managed to farm a couple of kills there with those recovered MP9s and Mac 10s. But now the guns are coming out. We have the op-out to KPC, who should be crucial in getting these opening picks if the Shogun wants to solidify a lead and really make these rounds not as scary as it should be. Right, losing 3-4 players is always going to be scary on the CT side, just because of that economy. The diffuse kits cost a lot more money. Molly's still costing a bit more money as well. There have been some nerfs with the M4. Less now, about $100 less, but still, it's going to put a strain on the economy regardless.
We'll have to see how the CTs react to that. You're absolutely right. They are bum broke right now. If they lose one more round, it's looking like it might be bye-bye Shogun. We'll have to see. Minute 27, KPC finding Slimy through the board. That certainly helps things. Minute 20, man advantage in their favor. Flashbang goes out. Guys getting aggressive, trying to keep that control of the map in their hands. Minute 10 now. Extinct jump spotting for ramp. Trying to see if there's any enemy presence. I think this is being heard. Not at the very least. Now it's been seen. That's a great shot from Slep to drop Extinct on the jump spot. Man advantage has been equalized. Nading side hall for the close player. Now he's gonna, whoa, that was really close, trying to find it through the wall. But I don't think that's gonna work. Bomb is there. What are these other 2 players doing on the other side of the map? Are they gonna try and pinch? Or is this just a fake on the A site? I think it is. KPC with an AWP. He's not expecting it, and now it's Kiri to activate in mid, volleying off jump up. Now I think it's obvious that he's going to try and be a B pinch of some kind. Lurk smoke comes out. It's not perfect, but it's enough to get the job done. 30 seconds left. B site collapsing, falling as we speak. There's one man to try and hold it off, and it is Scott. Putting some bullets under quad, but he can't stop the inevitable. The bomb goes down, and HG, with 40 seconds to go in the round, are certainly in the advantage for this one. Smoke pops on CT. Scott's ahead of it now. He's got to try and peek, got to try and bait out some shots. SWZ has eyes on quad. Doesn't matter. Scott drops Philippek, and now in a 3 versus 3. What did they do here? Space Monkey pushes up. I don't believe it. Takes down Scott, but it'll be topped by Staircase, and now they're waiting for B stairs. It's Slep with the AWP. Staircase will find him. Oh, he's going to tap it. He's going to tap it. That draws him out. He's out of bullets. He's got to try and find it using the USP. He's got no time. Gary's got to get back up there. He's not sticking it. He's got it. Gary finds the kill, and HG are on double digits.
Yep, the A1S coming to betray the Shogun there in the most crucial of moments there. I believe it was Lep on the AWP who got a little bit hungry, I want to say, for that secondary kill and brought it down to the 1v1. But nonetheless, if you have teammates who can really solidify that clutch and are okay with being in the 1v1 situation, then by all means go for it. But that really is coming down to a synergy kind of thing, knowing that your teammate is going to be okay with the situation that you put them in without even having to say a word. Obviously, we don't have the comps, we don't know what really went on, but it's safe to assume that they were more than okay with making that play together.
Absolutely. That was a big, big moment for them. Absolutely right. That is going to have major dividends. Because again, look at the money for Shogun. It is not in a great space right now. Down 6-10. It's at least they're on max loss bonus, so it can't get much worse than this. Who's gonna boost? Is it gonna be Slep? It's gonna be Slep. Who's gonna boost? Try and find one on headshot. Not gonna happen. Scott will take some damage, but he'll fall off the angle, and as a result, he's got eyes on 2. 112 left to go. Fury takes some damage, but he'll find Extinct elsewhere. SWZ to try and take this fight, not gonna happen. If Space Monkey is there to make the play. 5 versus 3 in favor of HG now. Staircase, the lone man to try and hold the A site and the middle of the map as well. Philippex trying to make some moves onto the B site here. He'll try and put some fire on that man and headshot. Can he find that kill? It's gonna be close. Yes, he's got it with a headshot. And Slep will find Scott. Staircase in the 1 versus 5. We'll have to try and save the game here. Well, not the game, but certainly any chance of preventing overtime. I don't think that's what he's going for. I think at this point he's just saving, just trying to keep at M4 in stands.
Yeah, I mean, keeping this important into the next round is going to be huge, especially because the loss bonus is starting to build up. But if you don't really want to force the rest of your players to really force into this next round here, just so that everyone can buy a gun coming into that round after, having this hero M4A1S is going to be huge. It can make or break the next round and can really solidify on if you can break the economy and even the mental of the marksman. It really is going to be coming to a mental game. Slimy, the Shadow almost betrayed them, but takes the head off of their case there. So marksmen are up to 11. All guns are lost. They have enough money to go for a buy here, but now they have to really think. Do we give the marksman the 12th round and have them give them match point to justify a better buy into that next round where you cannot make a single mistake? It really boils down to how the in-game leaders will handle this situation and how the team can react. We do see 2 scouts and an MP9, so not the best of buys, but something that they can definitely work with.
We'll have to see how they change things up to suit these weapons. Absolutely right. This is the part where you see which philosophies the IGLs kind of subscribe to, kind of believe in. And it's very clear that they don't believe in overtime. Philippek will drop SWZ, and Slep will take down Scott, trying to find the scout shot as KPC. First one's a miss, second one is a miss, but Extinct's got 2 with the A1S. Kiri and Philippek both go down, and OS are back in this round. Bomb is being planted on the B site. Staircase pushing from bottom stairs. Now the time is ticking. 35 seconds left. And now we've got 30 seconds left. Slep waiting in CT, trying to just keep as much time as he possibly can, trying to secure 12 for his team, and a headshot in CT. KPC will drop it with the A1S. Slimer will take down Staircase on the flank, but Extinct's got another one. It's a 1 versus 2. It's going to be all on Slimy here, and he won't be able to get it done. It's Extinct with 4 kills in a round. Will keep OS alive here on Vertigo.
Yeah, it really came down to that duel against Slep, right? Slep had a really aggressive stance, had a really good shot onto the player who was deep CT, and ultimately lost that duel. That would have been a great duel to win, especially considering that bottom B ramp player was completely knocked out as well, leaving it into a 1v3 rather than a 2v2 that just solidified into the 1v2 in favor of the Shogun. They do pick up that 7th round, so that force buy did go well in their favor, and they're slowly starting to build up a bank, but the money's still not looking good. They lost a couple of players there. They need to, get a hold of themselves and stay a little bit more focused. They can't be making mistakes like that. It'll only help solidify the marksman to win this game.
We'll have to see. Obviously, bad things happen, and things go from bad to worse as Philippek finds one. He misses an opportunity to find his second. SWZ has to take that opportunity and make the most of it, and he does! Finds the double kill, saves OS from the edge of defeat on the B site, and now 3 versus 3, much more doable for OS to win this round now. And they've got 3 separate 1v1s in all 3 sections of the map. Slimy and Extinct in mid, SWZ and Kiri on B stairs, and then you got Space Monkey and Staircase on the A site. 3 separate 1v1s, all at the same time. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Space Monkey's the first man to win his engagement. Slimy wins his, and now it's a 1v3 on SWZ to try and save the game for Order of the Samurai, but it won't even be close. Slimy finds the headshot, 2 kills in a round, and ladies and gentlemen, overtime's been secured.
Overtime indeed. Just some clean headshots from the Shogun. Just getting to the, like you mentioned, just isolating the 1v1s, but it really came down to the timing. Anytime you're in a man disadvantage or even a man equal advantage that's not a 5v5, it will almost always favor the Ts because the CTs have only 5 players that can only cover so much ground if they're all alive. If one person is down, one section has to be weakened, and if they lose out on another piece of map control, it just gets that much weaker. It gets exponentially weaker, and map control is so much easily given to the teams here. As you can see, an aggressive ramp fight. Slimy does pick it up, but a quick kill by Extinct, and it's going back and forth. There's Space Monk against the Scots.
Oh my gosh, that was such a big kill. Extinct absolutely needed to make that happen, and he did. KPC finds Philippek, and now it's a 1 versus 3 for Slimy. Does he put the nail in the coffin here? It's not looking likely, but again, the odds of it happening are never zero. Counter-Strike is a game where anything can happen at any point. First missed scout shot. That's not good news. Really didn't want to hear that. He hears him on catwalk. Now moving all the way back down to Gangster KPC. He heard him make a step. Believe it. He's looking the wrong way as he jumps off Spike. And now they know where Slimy's at. But they're both super low. Stinks on 46 HP. And SWZ, he's on 18. Flashbang is out, trying to find this guy, but I don't think he knows about sandbags. I don't think he's paranoid enough. He sees him! He sees him! He's looking! Oh no! Another 4x3 moment! We've got 2 in this game so far, and OS are saved once again from the edge of defeat. And they'll bring it up to 8.
Yeah, it was some good play overall there and a really good solid ramp fight. A bit of a missed smoke, but they got away with it by using proper utility. They used the molly, they used the HEs to narrow down and lower the marksman's health so that that scout and those MP9s can do a lot more damage than they should have done in the first place. So some good utility usage coming out from the Shogun, and they do land the ramp smoke this time, so maybe they might lose this round. Right, it's gonna be anyone's game. It's such a toss-up, and it's a fast mid play coming out for Philippik, and that's KPC down.
Oh, he's got a second one. Facebook, he's got one with a UMP. You don't believe it. It's SWC in the 1v5. And that round ends in less than 20 seconds. HG put the nail in the coffin. And match day 4 belongs to them.
49 effective flashes from Kiri. A solid showing from the Marksmen. They're looking to be a very solid team to really go